Well, we're going to talk more about pets and keeping them happy during the holidays, but we also have one that needs a home. Joining us today, Deb Helser with Deb Dogs, and thanks for coming today.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We appreciate the opportunity.
She is a beauty. I love the two different colored eyes. Tell us about her, Myla, right?
Yes. She was found as a stray. She was underweight, very scared, and we got her, and she is still timid. Whoever gets her has to understand she's going to take some patience, or we appreciate them understanding. She's a really good girl. She is now spayed, probably gained 5 to 8 pounds and doing really well, but she's just one of those that, you know, apparently she had some not good stuff happen in her life, and then we take them and make their life better,
right,
and do our best to see that they get a good home. So, but she's a good girl. She's good with other dogs. She's good with cats. She's good with kids. So she'll find a home, and we'll strive to have it be a home where she's happy and the family's happy.
Right, yeah. Well, she just needs to know that people can love her, and you know, she doesn't have to be afraid of everyone, right?
And she's probably 8 months to a year.
That's what I was going to say.
So she's young enough, given all the positive reinforcement, she'll be fine. It's just going to take her, and she's come a long way since we've had her.
See,
so,
that's awesome.
Yeah,
what a little love will do. And she's not too big, but I mean, not tiny either.
No,
so
she's
just probably
23 to 25 pounds, you know, on the smaller side.
Right,
and,
so...
yeah, so she makes somebody a wonderful pet.
All right. Speaking of that, I mean, you would love to give her a new home tomorrow, but this is not the right time of year to be adopting a pet, a cat or a dog, right?
Right. Yeah, it's always better if you wait till after the holidays are over. There's so much activity in the home that doesn't normally happen every day. So when we adopt these animals, we want to set it up for success for the family and the pet. So it's always better. You can wrap up a leash, you can take a picture. It's not going to mean any less the week after Christmas than the week of Christmas.
Right,
because we want them to have a home for their lifetime.
Right, exactly.
And for everything to be as good as it can be.
And we do have New Year's coming up too, and lots of times people do fireworks or things, so be careful with your dogs, because you don't want them getting out and being freaked out too, right?
And even dogs that aren't normally afraid or fearful, you know, those loud booms can scare them, and you might let them out in the fenced-in yard not even thinking about, and you know, they take off. We get a lot of calls on New Year's, and that leads into another thing. You have till January 31st to buy your dog tags. Not only is it the law, it's the best thing you can do for your dog. If we find a dog or somebody calls us with a tag, we look up on the auditor's site, Allen County Auditor's site, we can get that dog back home. So it's not only the law, it's the best thing for your pet. And if they do get out, there's a much greater chance they're going to get home faster.
Yeah, exactly. So, and some people are like, well, I don't want to pay for that. You know, they always stick around.
$22 a year.
So, yeah, it's nothing.
And non-compliance, you know, they do tag enforcement, it's $44. So it's just better. It's $22 a year to keep your pet safe is how I look at it.
Right, yeah, it's kind of like insurance. You buy insurance for everything. This is tags insurance that your dog's going to come back to you.
Right. So I always encourage people to do that because it's the right thing, and it's just easier when they have a tag. I mean, otherwise, you know, people will call, they found a stray dog. Of course, we post it on social media. I get a hold of the dog warden, but it's a process. In the meantime, that dog's wanting its family back.
Right, yeah.
So
it's trauma for them, too.
It's trauma.
You
It
know?
definitely is trauma, because anything out of dogs are creatures of habit. So anything out of their norm, you know, it does cause them anxiety, and we don't want to do that.
No, exactly, yeah. All right, well, we need to find Myla a home, and just remember all these safety tips for the holidays, and we'll get through it, right?
That's right, we always do, and just encourage people to spay and neuter their animals.
Oh,
I mean, the overpopulation, it's just been horrendous year with the numbers, and my heart always goes out to the animals, because they can't help it. You know, it's just nature for them, but the more that are spayed, for everyone that's spayed and neutered, less are being born.
See,
that is our goal.
Awesome.
And
so set a new goal for 2025.
Yeah,
Stay
make that one of your New resolutions.
Exactly.
And it's also healthier for the pet, because they can get a lot of health problems as the years go by if they're not fixed. So I want to wish everybody in our wonderful community a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and go Bucks.
Exactly. Go Buckeyes, and Merry Christmas to you too, and Happy New Year. All right, don't go away. Medical news is next.